and they're off. This is the girls varsity Division 2 3-mile race. This is primarily smaller schools that are found in the San Diego section. Some of the teams that we have racing today in this section: Mater Dei Catholic, Calvin Christian, High Tech High Mesa, Mount Miguel, Holtville, Calexico, Imperial, Linfield Christian, Hilltop, Our Lady of Peace Christian, as well as Kamehameha Kapalama. I hope I said that right, because that is very cool that a Hawaiian team decided to come over to San Diego to race this particular invitational. And here they are racing. But right now, we have a lone runner out off the front already. And I believe that is Eliana Patterson of Christian High School. She did this a couple weeks ago at the CCA Raven Invitational, believe it or not. And that race also had Kiara Daly and Jalen Williams, who are nationally ranked, as well as arguably 1-2 as the best runners in San Diego High. Granted, she didn't take the lead in that invitational, but she was one of the few, if not the only, runner that had the courage to try to run with them for as long as possible. But here, we do not have those runners, and instead, it is Eliana Patterson who decided really early that this is my race. I'm going to show you why. And so she is off the front, and I suspect that she will be our lone leader for the entirety of this race. That is what is very well in her capabilities to do. So please keep that in mind. Let's try to look up some information on how her track season went as a sophomore. Last year, she got a PR in the 800 at 2:27. She ran a 5:14 mile as well as an 11:06 3,200 meter. So she is a very quick junior in this race. And right now, she is making it known that she is the best in this race. And the other girls right now have already seeded that. Here's our main kind of chase pack right here. Looks like there was 6 runners right all in there running. Most of the teams that are in this race from the San Diego section are Division 5, Division 4 teams that are trying to make a statement towards the other teams. And here's the rest of the field. They have just completed the IKEA loop, and they are going to go into the dirt loop. So here we have Eliana Patterson of Christian High School. She's all done with the dirt section, and as you can probably tell, no one's going to be behind her for some time, so we're going to skip forward and get to the rest of the field coming through. That looks like Our Lady of Peace, Calexico, right there. An Imperial runner, Mission Bay runner, and another Our Lady of Peace runner. I could not tell the logo on the other individual that was there running with them, but that's a good small chase pack with them. Looks like Our Lady of Peace has 3-4 individuals already in the top 20 or so, and here comes the rest of the field right now, all bunched up very nicely. Hard to tell who is leading at this time, because like the other races, there's only one timing mat, and the timing mat is at the finish line, so the team score could fluctuate quite a bit between all of these runners. As we switch back to our lone leader, she is far up ahead. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip ahead in the race to kind of see how far back the leader or the chase group is. And as of right now, we have our chase group coming in to the parking lot loop. That looks like the same two individuals. And if I can see who was that in the V, I believe that's Monte Vista right there. And here comes the rest of the chase pack coming in. Our leaders is probably almost done with this parking lot loop. It is roughly 500 meters around that they have to go through. Here comes the pack. Someone just glanced over to their left. I'm pretty sure she saw our leader coming around the bend, and as we see the rest of the field coming in, we notice, and we'll jump to hot camera number 2, our leader has passed them and is now up and out of there. Uh, this is how far ahead Eliana is. I hope I'm saying her first name right. But as you can see, there is a huge time gap coming in. Like, our hot camera number 2 is showing you the full amount of what is happening right now. And here are our two chasers right now. I believe that's Bianca from Our Lady of Peace and Carly from Calexico trying to give chase here. Our third, or our group right here that we have, I believe, is Lily from Mission Bay, Melissa from Monte Vista, and Isabella from Our Lady of Peace. That looks like an Imperial runner right there. I believe that was Dana from Imperial. And here comes some more individuals. I believe also that was Anna Clem of Our Lady of Peace. So they have 3 within the top 10. One of the difficulties for these smaller schools is rounding out their team to have a strong 4th and 5th runner. And I believe that's Our Lady of Peace is number 4 in the blue top right there. I believe as well that Kamehameha has most of the runners just behind her, but if we switch back to the eye in the sky to our leader, we can see that she is well on her way into what was the start line, and she is going to start and finish the IKEA loop before the majority of this race even gets to it. So enjoy this dominance right now that she is displaying over this 3-mile race, as the closest individual that she has to her is our lead bike, Jeff. It's just really those two right now. How fast can she go? We'll find out soon. As she rounds the IKEA loop, finishing it up, it looks like there is 3 individuals that have just entered the IKEA loop. But again, this loop as well is about 400 meters around, so she definitely has about a minute, if not more, on her chasers. This is Patterson from Christian High School. She is going to hit the 2-mile marker very shortly, and that is the orange inflatable that you kind of see off in the distance. I'm pretty sure our drone will be able to maneuver over there so that way you can get a good look at where the 2 mile marker is. It is before the one of the dirt sections. This is the wider dirt section. They do have to pass a narrow dirt section that is underneath the trolley station, and you can see the trolley station. It's all decked out and it's red, but below that, that is where the runners will have to go maneuver through a very narrow trail. That's where our hot camera number 2 is, right in front of, so that way you can kind of see who kind of enters, how do they leave. But right now we have our eye in the sky on our leader, and like I said before, she's dominating the race. She has a minute plus lead on her chasers. Thankfully, our eye in the sky will maneuver back to the rest of the field so you can see where they are. And you can faintly see right now 2 individuals running together through the course. Like I said, Patterson is the class of the field right now. Possibly she could have won the Division One varsity race if she was in there, but we'll never know that. That was a coach's decision, and it still looks like Bianca from OLP is leading. She looks like she just got a step on Calexico's Carly. Lily from Mission Bay looks like she made a move up there on Melissa and Isabella. And here is Eliana coming through and finishing the dirt section. But we're going to focus a little bit more on the rest of the race to see what is happening, because OLP looked like they are running away with this, as they had 4 more or less within the top 20. Don't know where their number 5th is, so we'll see what happens the rest of the race here. I believe that was Lily who just took off there, so that would make that Monte Vista and Isabella from Our Lady of Peace. Here we have a nice group of 4. Another Our Lady of Peace runner that looked like a Christian runner that was there as well, and possibly Mount Miguel's Nadia in there. Their 10th runner, if I did my math correctly, is all alone trying to give chase to the rest of them that is there. And it looks like a high-tech, high mesa individual running there. And this is how far the race has spread about. And that looks like Kamehameha's team right there. So if Our Lady of Peace does not step up right now, I believe our visitors from Hawaii will be able to sneak away with a team victory right now, because as we all know, Christians Patterson has got this in the bag. She is the low stick right here, and as she approaches the parking lot loop, it's going to be some time before anyone else comes through here. So we're going to go to hot camera number 1, see who's here, and yes, it's still Bianca from OLP and Carly from Calexico. Calexico has some really great runners in this division, individually wise, and it looks like they are making it known right now. This looks like Lily Jarrett from Mission Bay. She made a move in the IQ loop to separate from Melissa from Monte Vista and Isabella from Our Lady of Peace. So she's done a number. She's trying to get into the top 3, get that podium finish here. The senior from Mission Bay, Lily. And here comes the rest of the field now. Looks like a Mount Miguel runner. Nadia is moving up, challenging Anna Clem of Our Lady of Peace. Brooklyn from Christian is also there. An Imperial runner, Dana, or Donna. Hope I said that right. But as we switch back to the parking lot loop, it's still our 2 chasers. We're going to pan over for a little bit because I believe Patterson has just finished this 500-meter loop and is making her way back to the finish line. So there she is right now, ladies and gentlemen. She is, like I said, dominating this race, moving very well. and eventually we're going to see the rest of this race come through the parking lot loop. But right now, Patterson will be done with this race by the time the majority of this race gets to this section. And here comes the rest of the field. The majority of the field for this race is now here onto the dirt section. They are making their way to the parking lot loop. But if we go to the double box right now, I believe we're going to see Eliana come up from the parking lot loop as these individuals are making their way towards the parking lot loop. Our lone leader, Patterson from Christian High School, is making her way to the finish line right now. And as you can see right now, as we double box it once more to the parking lot camera, we're going to see some of these runners coming in from this dirt section right here. But Patterson from Christian High School is making her way to the finish line right now. It is going to take her maybe 90 seconds, maybe even less, because of the way she's moving right now to get to the finish line. So as of right now, our field is very strung out. I wish we had another timing mat to kind of update you with team scores, but the visual eye test looks like Kamehameha is making a move on Our Lady of Peace. So that is a good 1-2 battle, I believe, as well. Hilltop is making a strong push to upset those two teams. And don't count out Christian High School. They do have a lone runner out in first, so they already have the lowest possible points given to them. Here are our chasers, same individuals, and I believe, yes, my sources are telling me correctly, our leader is now making her way to the finish line right now. Here's our lead bike coming in, and then very shortly after, Eliana Patterson of Christian High School, the junior, coming in all alone, 17:35 unofficially. Please check athletic.net for official results, but from my sources, that's what I have, unofficial time. But now, since the individual title is now away, what we should focus on in this race is the team title. Like how I said before, I believe there's 4 schools trying to battle out, see who is going into it. And just for our viewers at home or out traveling watching this race, Eliana Patterson's time of 17:35, again unofficial, would have placed her second in the Division 1 race. So there you have it, folks. Here's our number 2 runner-up, Bianca from Our Lady of Peace. She ends up running unofficially 18:53, and Carly from Calexico finishing very close behind in a 19:01 finish. So Eliana Patterson, a minute 20 on her chasers right now. So that's very interesting. But she ran a beautiful race. Lily Jarrett of Mission Bay just finishes up unofficially 19:19. We're going to have a small gap to Melissa from Monte Vista, running very strong 19:34. Seems like a great race for her. Here comes another Our Lady of Peace, Isabella Loomis, 1944, Anna Clem, 1947. So Our Lady of Peace has 3 in before anyone else. 3 are in the top 10. That looks like Brooklyn Drips from Christian High, a freshman, running 19:54. Nadia from Mount Miguel running basically 20 flat unofficially. And here comes Kamehameha's Miss Jackson rounding out the top 10. Uh, and like I said, this race is going to be very close in terms of the team. It will take some time for these other individuals to get in, and that's just because our lone leader was so far out ahead. So we are going to spend some time here at the finish line now to see what happens in the team title. However, I'm going to sign off here. There's still one more race to go, and I hope you enjoyed the San Diego River Park Invitational today. Again, this is the Division II girls varsity race that is happening right now. Please hit that like button, subscribe, so that way others and you as well can be updated on San Diego section's races throughout the year. This is your man Javier Morales on the mic, signing off. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Keep moving. Somebody's gonna finish and run into the back of you. I promise. You made it 2.5 miles. You can make it another 100 feet. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
So, you guys sing hymns?
Nice shot. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. It's okay.
I used to be a worship leader at churches, but I don't do that anymore because they don't want to do
All the way. All the way. All the way. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Yeah,
Keep coming.
that's
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving.
but I love the doctrine. I love the melody of the hymns.
Do you like the more ancient sounding hymns, or do you like the more profane? You'll be all right.
Probably the more intricate. I'm not familiar exactly with the
Good job, Grace.
Before it's like the ones that you didn't have to count.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that.
Yeah.
But I like the, okay, I'll say the melodic ones. Like joyful,
There's an elevator.
praise to the Lord.